Hello there, Edison players. Welcome back to another tournament match. Today we are gonna be having a look at the finals of the July ELLO tournament. On the right we are gonna see the return of Jeppe, who we featured in the round 1 match. And on the left we are seeing Nathan, still on Machina Gadgets, made it all the way to the finals. So very good showing from him. And we see that both players are having a bit of a slow start. Nathan finally with the Cyber Dragon gonna attack over the Fishborg blaster that was set. And no, that's not a machine. I know Nathan was checking that. Here comes Substitute, one of the most dangerous cards in Edison format period. And pitching Dandelion to bring back the Fishborg blaster. This is going to spiral immensely out of control very fast. Yep, we're going to special summon those 2 tokens. Gonna tag it out for Treeborn. For swap. Swap bouncing itself to the hand. So I think Jeppe might just be setting up a soft do block here. Or maybe going for the full do block. It's really tough for Gadgets to deal with. No, we are gonna see Desfrog coming out, so Jeppe going for the offensive. Here is a synchro summon of Goyo Guardian. And that is gonna meet Torrential Tributes. Yeah, that's fair. Maybe Jeppe had a lot more things he wanted to do, but it's also a fair assumption that this would just be his turn. Still, that was not game on board. It also was not a 2-turn clock for game, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Pot of Avarice as the follow-up. And Jeppe is indeed just going to set one and pass there. I wonder what Nathan's hand is. Maybe back row that he does not want to set. Maybe too many Machina cards. MST on the Trapstone, that's fairly good. So these 2 traps are gonna keep Nathan alive if Jeppe has full gas. And with like 6 or 7 cards in the hand, that might be the case. Mori of Greed gonna put back the water monsters. So Jeppe will be drawing 3 fresh cards. Probably digging for something like a salvage or a new substitute. And chances are really high of him getting it. Trying 3 cards, very powerful effect. I think Jeppe has like 8 cards in the hand right now. Not seeing a lot of spells, so yeah. Gonna pitch Treeborn, special swap. And I'm now realizing we don't have the life points here. Let's get them involved. Yeah, swap will be attacking for 1000. Nathan finally drawing a gadget. It's the yellow gadget. It's gonna be searching for green and attacking over the Treeborn. Yeah, that way Treeborn doesn't come back unless Jeppe burns both back row, and we see one of them being Reckless Greed, the other one also being Reckless Greed, so Jeppe has to have like 10 cards in hand right now. Mori of Greed gonna draw 3 more. He's digging for Exodia, I'm sure. Okay, massive hands. I do see Heavy Storm drawn for turn. Or drawn with that Mori of Greed rather. And here we see the salvage. adding back 2 substitutes. Giant Trunade is gonna be the play. And yeah, substitute Foolish for Dandy. I'd be surprised if Jeppe wasn't going for game this turn. There's also still the Fishborg in the grave, like 7 or 8 cards left in hand. Yeah, here is Fishborg. Tagging out the token for the Beelsfrog. That is the first armory arm. Gonna equip that to the gadgets. Tagging out the token for a Swap Frog. Bouncing itself back to the hands. Activating Salvage, so adding back the Beels and Treeborn. Normal summon Beels, pitch Treeborn for Fishborg, so that is armory arm number 2. So now the yellow gadget is at 32. And now we need a way to Colossal. Yeah, add back Fishborg. That is going to be Desfrog. Special swap. Special Fishborg yet again. And that is Synchro 8. And here we see the Colossal Fighter hitting the field. So that's gonna crash into yellow gadgets. Jeppe will be taking 400 damage. And then Nathan takes 56 because of those two those 2 armory arms. And dropping down to 0 because Jeppe can just keep doing that. So very slow start for both players, but as a gadget player you can't afford a slow start against a deck like Forks. If I'm not mistaken, Nathan did beat Jeppe in the Swiss rounds. So it's not like he's completely powerless against this deck. We're gonna see green gadget come out. I'm gonna search red gadget. 2 back row, that's pretty healthy, but as we saw, Jeppe is playing Heavy Storm and Giant Trunade. And here we see Jeppe's 2 face downs. Nathan able to commit red gadget to the board. 13 is gonna connect. And 14 as well. Jeppe just setting another one. Nathan is going to unite the 3 Gadget brothers, but Torrential, yeah, you don't really mind that too much. This wasn't going to be game yet, it's only 39, the 3 gadgets. Here we can see that Nathan clearly hasn't played Modern in a while, because he keeps switching up the positions of the back row. But it's fine, I don't think Jeppe is on Blasting Fuse, although that would be a really interesting side deck card. We see Gearframe with Solidarity, that's going to be able to beat over the Dupe Frog. It looks like things are going quite alright for Nathan. Special swap. Sending the Treeborn. Looking at the graveyard, Pot of Ever is not live yet. And Tribute swap for Gaius. Gaius is going to target the Solidarity and will be running into Bottomless Trap Hole. But Trapstone is chained. Ah, that's a big one. So the guy is able to attack over the gear frame. Solidarity being gone could hurt Nathan, especially in the long run. Having solidarity on board usually takes at least a turn of your clock. We see green Gadget coming down, and I'm afraid that Nathan is really forced to commit his fortress right now. Or not. We see smashing around for the Caius. And the green Gadget is gonna go in. Nathan sets a third back row. Yep, third back row. Jeppe just setting. It's very likely that that's just another big frog. So it might be a good idea to commit a fortress here just to get over it. Yes, here is fortress. No bottomless. But there is the mirror force. Yeah, this one hurts. This one definitely hurts. No Starlight Road, 7 tall straps, done nothing from Nathan to stop that. But still, 4 back row. Has to be feeling pretty safe. Here's yellow Gadgets. And that is gonna attack into the substitute. Nathan with the 5th back row. And is immediately gonna dust shoot, but that will be negated by the trap stun. Which does allow the Treeborn to return. Here's reinforcements of the army, probably gonna search one of the elemental heroes. At straddles, normal straddles at Ocean. And now the Miracle Fusion that we have been seeing in Jeppe's hand for a bit is live. First Salvage, adding swap and dupe. Now we can pitch the Ocean to special summon the swap. Here is Miracle Fusion. That is going to be a huge absolute zero. 4,000 attack. And substitute is going to bring out Death Frog. This might already be enough. Yeah, the 4,000 absolute zero is going to attack over the yellow Gadget, so that's 28 damage. Straddles gets in. Yeah, Death Frog gets in and Swap Frog gets in. So Jeppe taking this one and becoming the ELLO champion of this tournament. Guys, I was Ryan Atlas. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't also already. Bye.